the next seed we're going to clean here is, these are a species of small zinnia, but the process is very similar for other zinnias or marigolds or really anything in the aster family, other sunflowers and that kind of thing. This one's called red spider. So I have a 4 wires per inch screen here. I'm just going to dump out my seed heads onto this. And once again, it's important to identify what the seed is. So I always, when I'm working with something new, I'll thresh it into my hand. And here, threshing, I'm just rubbing the seed head, just trying to kind of, you know, demolish it. So you can see here, this is what zinnia seeds look like. A bunch of them just fell. This is part of the flower parts. That's not seed. That's a seed. These are all seeds. And then this is just chaff. So I'm just going to rub this material. I can either just rub it over the screen or rub it in my hands. You can be doing this over a screen like this, or for instance, I could do my threshing in here, and then I can be a little more vigorous with the process. Now I'm going to take another tub here and set up my screen once again and pour this material over there, and a lot of the seeds are going through. And then I can give this one last rub. You know, if I do it over my hand, I can see there's not really much seed coming out. The best seeds are going to fall freely from the seed heads as a general rule of thumb. Again, there's different rules for pretty much every species of plant you want to save seed from. So now you can see what went through that screen is chaff and seed. So I am going to move to a slightly smaller screen. This is a 5 wires per inch. Set that up in my tub, like so, and see what goes through. So there's still a little bit of seed on there. That sort of the whitish material are some flower parts, and discard that. That stuff's light. This is a 20 wires per inch, and I know none of the seeds will go through there, but the fine dust will. And I can remove that portion of the material. Material just went through that screen, but none of it is seed. So, and now I'm just going to do a simple breath winnow with this. Just getting it down at one end and blowing down at that pile while I shake it. And this is probably ready for winnowing in front of a fan. But you look here, I've got a mixture, I'll just take one handful, of dark and light seed and really not too much else. If I were to put that in a container or packet, that would be just fine. And, you know, for home use, a little bit of extra debris is fine. And you'll see in the winnowing portion of the video that we can get all that off. You know, to go from seed heads to that, I feel like we've been pretty successful.